Oh boy.
Get into the fucking meat of what we're talking about here.
Man, can you re-Borg me? I'm gonna need more Borg.
Yeah,
for
I'm
this.
gonna need
Go
more
get
Borg
to
for
the Borg
this.
here.
The Borg toss.
I know, we're getting all Borged up right now. This is a great idea. This is how we stay professional and stay on top of our shit, is by drinking
We're
this
loose.
concoction.
Loose and tight, all at the same time.
Yes, just how I like it.
Thank you, Dr. Zudborg.
Dr. Zudborg is the fifth Zude of the episode. That's the real fifth Zude of the episode. All right, so how white and affluent drivers are polluting the air breathed by LA's people of color.
Yeah, you wanna take this one away?
Yeah, let's take it away. Here, let me do it here. Like many Angelinos, what the fuck?
Angelinos. Dude.
Angelinos.
That's
I
not
spent a
real.
lot of time behind the wheel of my car. I drove from my west side apartment to Dodger Stadium near downtown, further east to hike in the San Gabriel Mountains. I take the 405 freeway north to San Fernando Valley to see friends, or occasionally south to LA Times office, or to the airport where I grow my carbon footprint even further.
Like a real American.
So I couldn't help but consider my own complicity while reading a new study from USC researchers finding that Angelinos who drive more tend to be exposed to less air pollution. And the Angelinos who drive less tend to be exposed to more pollution. It may sound like a paradox, but it's not. It's a function of the racism that shaped this city and its suburbs and continues to influence our daily lives, and a stark reminder that the need for climate solutions that benefit everyone.
There it is. Yeah. If you were playing, for those playing at home, take a drink now. That it's the function of the racism.
All right.
Sheesh. Yeah. Oh, man.
You hear that? White drivers. That's why they call them honkies.
God damn it.
It's tough, man.
I cut a little bit out of the article here because it's a lot to deal with. It's a stupid LA Times opinion post, but he was interviewing this guy whose last name is Boeing. There's a lot of weird last name correlations with the stories. First, you had Brianna Borghi on the Borg story, and then you got the story about pollution, and the guy's last name is Boeing. Anyways,
Interesting.
so Boeing's family moved to South Pasadena, the ultimate suburban flight story, as he put it, and a place with a terrible racial history. Residents of the relatively affluent, predominantly white city were able to block construction of the 710 freeway through their neighborhoods. As a result, he told me, truck traffic from the ports of LA and Long Beach ends up routing through lower income neighborhoods in Alhambra, a city whose population is overwhelmingly Asian and Latino.
Man, is that where they make water?
That is correct. Yeah, that's correct.
Nice.
Actually, yeah, there's no fucking water in Alhambra. I'll tell you that. Boeing is acutely aware that he and his wife and son are the beneficiaries. I absolutely love that there are no freeways anywhere near us, he said. As a white guy who's lived on LA's west side for most of my life, I've benefited from the region's sordid history as well. Much as I try to do my part, taking the train a couple times a month, walking to local coffee shops and restaurants instead of driving across the city, there's no question that I contribute to the inequitable air pollution that Boeing's study describes. I was especially struck by this map from the study. The red areas are places in LA County where commuters tend to be whiter than people who live there. And the blue areas are places where commuters tend to be less white than the people who live there.
Look, I'll say too, just right off the bat, when they were talking and he said, "Oh, Dodger Stadium," I was all like, "Oh, that's iconically one of the most like notorious cases of like redlining and pushing people out of their own fucking community so you could build shit." And like now that I'm actually kind of reading this, I'm like, actually, yeah, a ton of people did get fucked over for them to build the highways. And I'm like, it's interesting this angle he's taken on it about like trying to tie fucking climate change into it. But it's like the history of LA's freeways, like 100% is people getting kicked out of their homes so that the city can claim the land and they can build the freeway. This kind of isn't quite what I thought it would have been. I mean, maybe I'm just kind of jumping into my own thing.
It's actually a good point. Damn it.
Yeah, actually, like it's not.
Listen up, liberal. I need to get on the 405 so I can go to the strip club and then go to Cracker Barrel. And if you don't like it, why don't you go breathe your own smug?
You need to get an energy efficient vehicle then so you can cruise as much as you would like and be cautious of how you affect communities color, because don't you know that asthma is running rampant in people who don't have health insurance?
Well, people of color don't have cars. We know that, right?
Let's clip that out of context.
Every Escalade with 24-inch rims is owned by a white guy. We know that, right? And it's all the honkies' fault. They're putting mayonnaise in the gas tank. I see how it is.
No, that's the thing too about LA. It's like, bro, make it a highway thing or make it a fucking pollution story. You got to pick one, bro. You can't have both, because guess what? If you live in fucking LA, you have a car. You're not taking public transportation.
Exactly, dude.
You're driving. Like, real talk. It's like you ain't getting fucking anywhere in LA without a car, period. And so it's like, if again, pick a lane. You know, they try to make all the fucking crisscross and environmentalism is fucking racist. Like, that's where I'll say this story's bullshit.
It's such
freeways.
such a clickbait fucking thing where it's just like, oh, the white drivers are polluting, getting their fucking noxious fumes and these. It's like,
it's just funny
dude,
to me that this motherfucker is going on about this though, and it's all like, you're gonna really bring up Dodger Stadium and not even talk about like Dodger Stadium being what it is, you know?
He might have talked about it a little bit more. I didn't put the whole article in here, but like, it's just like, it's just tiresome sometimes where it's just like everything is like a race thing. It's like, okay, dude, like, I'm sure, right, it's only white people that are driving from one neighborhood to the other. It's fucking goofy as hell, and it's just one of those things that is just, it's just designed to get people riled up, man. Like, I don't know, if you're tired of pollution, you know, just, I don't know, just buy like a classic, you know, Chevy Impala, and, you know, put like little tiny wheels on it and get those hydraulics popping. And be like, low rider, I'll give a little high. You know about this, right?
I'm familiar, yes.
Yeah, goddamn right you are. Go on, dude.
All right.
All I'm saying is,
Left you speechless in there. What? Hey, listen. Let's edit this, clip it up, and say, based Rick Maverick destroys Lib Cuck. Freaking Nigel, is it? What kind of name even is that, dude? What are you, British and Italian? Nigel Barletto. Sounds like a car, dude. Shut up. I'm gonna keep driving my fucking gas guzzler all day, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna drive even harder now.